Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video for you. Today we're going to be looking at how you can properly farm, quickly and efficiently, the Attack of the Clones, Goku Black Clones free-to-play team. This free-to-play team has been pretty insane. It is insane. Crazy how much damage it deals, and pretty much can clear nearly all the content in the game. So you're going to want to get this team. It's going to help you also do the Easy A for the other free-to-play, Super Easy A for the free-to-play Goku Black / Zamasu unit. Very helpful, so let's jump right into it. So on the left hand side, you're going to see there you're going to need 14 of each unit, each type to get fully awakened. You need 1 as your base unit, 9 to increase your super attack level to 10, and then 4 for the hidden potential system to unlock and fully rainbow the unit. There are 2 different free-to-play teams, even though they are the exact same units. There are alternative illustrations which make the team a little bit more interesting. So as you can see on my screen here, for instance, we've got the 5 version here looking a little bit different. We've got tech version looking a little bit different. This is just the base units that you'll get. They all look identical, hence clones, but it's very cool. They've given us alternative illustrations of the same card. Now, to get those alternative illustrations, you need to finish all the missions, or there are super rare drops from actually just farming up how you would farm up the normal numbers of units by doing the boss fight. But it's a lot easier just to do the missions. So I'll cover how to farm them first, and then we'll do another part of the video where we go through all the missions, and everything is listed in the description so you can jump around. So actually farming these, what's going to be the best way to do it? So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you are checking the graphic here. You'll see that to the furthest left is AGL. So if you need 8 copies of AGL, you're going to need to go to that node, furthest left, then tech, then int, and so on and so forth. So make sure that you are farming at the correct nodes, the correct bosses, to actually get what you're looking for. It'll only drop, so like tech boss will only drop tech versions of the card. So make sure you are doing that. Now, because of the way the fights are set out, it is multi-phase boss fight with multiple enemies in each. So 3 bosses for phase 1, then 4 units for phase 2, and then phase 3 is 5 units you're going to fight against. So single target units are going to be able to do it, but it's really going to be a lot easier on yourself if you make sure that you are bringing AOE units. So I'm running this Broly team. You can just completely copy this. If you don't have this exact team, you can go into your team formation here, go down to skill effect, go to super attack, and choose all targets super attack. You need to make a team, hopefully out of these units, so that you can, or at least have 1 or 2 of them on the team. Doesn't need to be all AOE, but the more AOE you can have, the easier it's going to be just to farm this a lot faster. So that's what you're going to want to do, and then you're going to want to run each one, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. You'll see that the fight will end after phase 3, and you'll get your cards. Now that is how you farm the base versions. To get any of the illustrations, you are going to need to make sure that you are doing the mission. So the illustrations can drop as a super rare drop from just normally farming. You might see 1 or 2 pop up here or there, and really you only need 5 of them, because you need the 1 for the base and then 4 for the hidden potential, and then the rest you can pretty much just feed these multiple other copies of the base units into those illustration versions. It is only a 50% chance to level up a super attack, so you're likely going to need 15 to 20 versions of the base clone cards to feed into the illustration versions of the card to get your super attack up, but they're pretty easy to come by. So to get the illustrations, to get the nice looking ones, you'll go into the missions here. See, I have already done them, so we're going to just scroll quickly to find them, but basically you need to get to the secret hidden phase 4 of the fight, and the way you do that is in each fight. So let's look here, tech, 20 or more tech key spheres, and clear the event. In this mission, you're going to, when you go fight the tech boss in the 3rd phase, so the phase when you are fighting 5 enemies in the tech boss, you're going to need to pick up 20 tech key spheres. And the way to do that, I'm going to show you shortly in the next clip, is with a combination of different support items, or you can bring orb changes. That's absolutely fine as well. I just slapped in the items because it was easy and I have a ton of them, but you really can bring orb changes as well, and the clones themselves can help with this. They do orb change as well, so you can do that to be a bit more fancy, but I just used the items. It was pretty easy. So the items that you're going to need are going to be on the left side there. Make sure you're at least bringing, like if you are, you're about to do the AGL mission, you obviously want Chilai there. If you know you're going to do the fire mission, you're going to want the Deborah biscuit, blah blah blah. That, so on and so forth. But bring all the others as well, as I'll show you a trick. If you don't get lucky, what you can do is use all the other items as well, one after the other, and then you finally use the one you want to get, and 90% of the time you'll just get it. So it takes a bit of the RNG out of it. But these are the items you're going to want to bring. There are lots of other items that change, but I didn't feel like dealing with changes from tech to int, or changes from blah blah to X to Y. These just have a random chance to change certain types of orbs to your desired orb, and yeah, they give you the 5% stacking damage as well. Doesn't really matter. What you're going for is the orb changing, so that's where these will help. So we're fighting AGL here. I'm going to skip to the third phase. See, we're in the second phase now because you've got 4 enemies. Okay, so we're in the third phase here. You're in the third phase when there are 5 enemies for you to attack. Now, what we need to do here, we're fighting an AGL boss. So we need to make sure to get to the 4th phase and complete that mission and get our 5 rare cards, our rare illustrations. We need to make sure that we get at least 20 of the same type key orbs. So you can see there's nowhere near that key orbs. I've gotten a little bit lucky with some AGLs here. So what you're going to need to do is bring in those items that we spoke about. And here, so for instance, Chilai is going to be randomly changes key spheres to AGL key spheres. Now there is a surefire way to do this. It is a little bit item expensive, or you can constantly close the app and reset the game. So if you use your 2 items, like let's say for instance here, we use Chilai once, okay, that's alright, and then we use her again to get our AGLs. Okay, so you can see we've failed here pretty much. We haven't got enough. Now what you do is we're just going to close out the app quickly, and we'll pop the app open. Okay, so we've managed to resume our game there. We've got the same setup, we've gone back in time, and we haven't used the items. Okay, so that failed. Now, you could keep doing that over and over and over again until you hopefully get lucky. Now, a more surefire way and a more expensive way, though, is run through all these other items first. So, we're going to go here, we're going to change. Okay, we've got some, we're going to go again. Get some tech ones going. Okay, look at that, all good. Okay, now we're going to run through the next set. Because what these will do is if they select a particular type, they will 100% grab onto. Okay, so there you go. See, now we've got everything is fire. So the entire board is fire by spamming those. Now we're going to go and use our AGL, and it is pretty much guaranteed to change everything. Okay, maybe not on that one, but hopefully on the next one. Don't fail me now. There we go. Alright, and there we go. An entire board of AGL. So you can kind of brute force this by just spamming your way through the items. It's a little bit expensive, but there are ways to get items which are not so difficult. And then we just pop, see there, 23. All done. We're going to give those to Broly. Broly's going to absolutely torch these guys down. And we are going to head over into the 4th stage, the secret stage. And there we go, we've got Goku Black coming in. Fight didn't end there. Usually if you don't get enough, the fight will just end. And here you go. Now you can see, you've done it when you've got 5. You're fighting 5 clones, and they've got that different artwork up at the top here. Now you've done it, that's all good. We're just going to go ahead and use Broly here to just destroy everything. So yeah, using the items like that, while it can be a bit expensive, it's pretty much guaranteed you can do it in one turn, because if one type, when you eventually get to Chilai, when the whole board is looking like green or fire, or that depending on what you're doing, once you get to Chilai that you want to change to AGL, they just need to lock on to like one of those orbs, and then the entire board will change. It always does it like that because it's selecting a certain type that it's changing. You can get very unlucky. Like you saw, I'm completely missed on the first one there. And the second one's when I got it. I might have failed that second one. But then again, just swipe up and just reset. And that will get your 20 orbs selection done. There, that's how you get that mission done. And you'll see that when you go and you claim those rewards, you'll get your 5 cards of the unique illustration for Goku Black. So that is pretty much it. That's how you get them. Just a couple of points I want to make as well. Be very careful with the special illustration versions here. You don't want to feed them in as super attack fodder or anything like that, because once you get those 5, not that they're gone forever, to get them again, you would need to go and farm, and they're a much more rare drop than the others, so it would be a huge pain if you don't get those initial 5. So be very careful with these illustrated version ones. You really want to take the 5, have your one version like this, go into hidden potential and unlock all the hidden potential nodes with the other 4. Then all you do is you take those same, you take your previously, so you see you'll have like 8 of these, say the AGL, same AGL version, but the clone version. You'll just need to go into the illustrated version, and you'll do your training and training bombs and just feed them. And now you'll notice they only do 50%. So see there, it says 50%. So you are going to have to farm up quite a few of them just to make sure. You might get lucky. I think I put 12 in the one time and got all the way up to 10, just very lucky. And the one time I put 16 and got like 4. So just completely random. But just farm up a whole bunch of them and then feed them into the illustration version, and you'll get your super attack done. And the illustrated versions are absolutely the exact same units, no difference. They just look cooler, and I'm probably going to go and farm the clone version as well, because it's nice to have both. Looks good as well in the box, good for the profile, for the power level. But yeah, that is how the most efficient way to get your missions done, to get the full team. And I'm probably going to do a showcase or something of the team. They are absolutely insane amount of damage they do, especially under the new 220% lead for the category from the new Goku Black. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this helped someone, and I will see you guys in the next one.